Texans news. Till your face be down. Texans on three is the best place to get your Houston Texans news. The other podcast will leave you confused. We got Frank, Nitty, and Patton, and Champagne Chef too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all already know what it is, man. We like to welcome y'all back to another episode of none other than the Texans on Three podcast, man. We are in the building. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your host, Frank Nitty, in the building, the best Texans fan in the city. Y'all already know what it is, man. And I want to introduce my guest host. Always in the building with me, my main man, my right hand and my left hand. You know what I'm saying? We got that boy Champagne Chef in the building. Y'all already know we popping big champagne bottles. You know what I'm saying? And also at the bottom of the screen, man, in the battle red this afternoon. You know what I'm saying? We got that boy Patton.
Draft guard activated.
Y'all already know in the building, man. And man, it's about to be a dope show today, man. So man, let us give y'all an applause for tuning in, you know what I'm saying, and rocking with your boys for as long as y'all been rocking with us. We ain't been doing too many shows, but man, it's been beautiful and it's been a nice experience, man, watching this community grow from the start. You know what I'm saying? Planting that seed and watch it grow. You know what I'm saying? That's the gratification of it all and all of that. And man, as you can see by the title, man, today we're gonna be touching on some Texans news, particularly rookie standouts, you know what I'm saying, at the mini camps and stuff like that so far. It's a few players that we can touch on, you know what I'm saying. My boy Pat made a good point earlier about the fact of you know, it you know, not having those pads on and you know what that means for certain positions, dude. Certain positions really get a chance to show up and show out there, and you know, it is something to think about. So we might not be able to touch on all positions, but we'll be able to touch on the positions that matter in a time like this. One specifically, and I'm pretty sure is on top of everybody's list, is being Kamari Lassiter. He's been making a lot of noise, man, at the mini camps. Rookie has been turning up. The locksmith, as they call him, has been making some plays on some on one of our elite wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's something that needs to be, you know, noted. Not only was it Diggs, because y'all know we got multiple elite wide receivers. So when you look at what Diggs, and you know, Diggs has the track record and everything, him being able to run with Diggs, I'm not going to say step for step, but to be in his hip pocket enough to be able to make a play. I seen him also doing this mini camp guard Tank Dell, and guarded Tank Dell pretty good too. It was a go route, but you know, Tank is real shifty, and you know, he was able to stay with him. Also, actually seen him have a pass breakup against Diggs, and so if y'all go back a few shows, y'all remember I was a big fan of us picking Kamari Lassiter, and thinking that he should probably start out there at the outside corner. What do y'all think by what y'all seen so far? Would y'all agree that we should throw the rookie out there with the Sharks? I mean, just throw him out there in the water.
Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes or no? But prior to the draft, you was high on Kool-Aid, but yeah, shout out to ours. I'm gonna say this is the preseason for him. He should get a lot of burn in the preseason. I don't expect him to be pulled how they did Pierce when he had his preseason breakout. The cornerback position is way more difficult to judge and gauge for the simple fact that every receiver he's going to go against on a week-to-week basis are different. You got some bigger guys that are not as fast. You got some smaller guys that are way too fast. And you got some guys that are the total package. We are lucky to have all three of those guys on our team. So he's going to get the best work day after day at practice going against Nico, Tank, and our newly acquired guy in Diggs.
All different size wide receivers, pause. But
yeah,
what would give them that track record to know, okay, I can guard this type of receiver, So yeah, I totally agree with that.
Because each guy has different routes that are perfect at. They run perfectly. Nico, the deep post, Diggs, the quick in and out. Tank is the 15-yard out or the 10-yard out. Like, if he can have those guys run those routes on him and learn how to stop those guys, he could potentially have a all-pro rookie season, potentially.
Hey man, like they were saying, CJ Stroud said it in the when they were doing the press conference and stuff. Iron sharpens iron, bro. Mm-hmm. And how else would you find out unless you throw them out there? You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for it. Shit. If you can ball, let's go ball. You know what I mean? And plus, on side of that, he's doing this without pads. So I know how hard that is. Sometimes you can't come down and press him, or you know what I'm saying? You can't really get your hands on him and get physical with him like this. So if you can stay step for step with a receiver in like a 7-on-7 atmosphere, that's good too. You know what I'm saying? Because you're using straight feet and you're using straight instincts. You know what I mean? So that's good for him too. And if he bother like that, man, why not throw him out there? Let him go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it sound like that's encouraging. Like, and then that you look at it like that too. That if you're able to run with the receivers and you're not even affecting them really physically, wait till you can actually within that 5-yard
yes, sir.
That first 5 yards be able to get physical with a player. So like that's real encouraging. One thing that was also encouraging was hearing Derek Stingley gave him a vote of confidence on the Twitter post. He was like, that's why they call him the locksmith. And when I looked to see who posted that, I was like, oh shit, that was like that ain't gonna lie, that was like turned up. Not shit, I was turned up because, like I say, to hear one of our top corners who know, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if we can have a tandem of two nice corners, bro, two defensive ends, like how we have where the line, period, just the whole line. Like in the what we hearing about Christian Harrison and stuff like that, man, the defense can be real mean. What have we been hearing? Patton, you been hearing anything about Kalen?
Who?
Bullet.
Kalen.
Bullet. Honestly, not much. They're trying to figure out who's going to play safety. Like, the notation right now is, do you put Petrie at the slot or do you put Ward at the slot? Do you keep both those guys starting safety? Honestly, we really won't know. I'm going to say probably until when training camp really starts. Once again, when the pads come on. Now, granted, people have to understand when OTAs happens, this is really more so beneficial to the receiver, quarterback, running back, tight ends get into the swing of things. The O-lineman, D-lineman, so those guys, just really kind of like working on their interior moves, working on their stances, working on getting off the ball. Not too much being physical. Now, one thing I can say with Bullock, he has great hands. He's made some plays. He looks better than Petrie by far. And that's no shade or shot to Petrie because this is a big season for him coming up. A huge season. I would hate to see him lose his starting position to a rookie. But if he does, then we got the right guy in the draft. Shout out to Ship because, he wanted the safety and they delivered for him.
I did want that safety.
I just want whoever the dog is out there. I mean, Petrie is a good person off the field. Does a lot in the community and stuff like that. But I mean, you can't be a liability on the field, though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where on Sundays is what what they pay you for.
Can I also say this too? I noticed too, and he got both of them. Diggs. Diggs is a very, very good slot receiver. And I've seen 2 plays where he got the best of Harris County and he got the even better of Petrie. You know, and once again, like Shep was saying, there are no pads, so it's hard to get hands on a guy, lock up with a guy, even press a guy. You know, I feel like with Petrie, man, he has to settle down. He has to settle down. Like watching that play, I watched the play like several times. The first notion I got was he's trying to anticipate where Diggs is gonna go. Diggs is the type of guy, even if you know where he's gonna go, he's still gonna beat you to the spot. Because he's that damn good. Now with Harris County, yeah, exactly. Now with Harris County, you know what I'm saying? He's more so worried about the tight end coming over. Because the play, you had I think it was Stover. Stover was running the end, and Diggs was running the same route. Diggs got them both with the same route, which is crazy. Except on the second time, Diggs had it was a motion play. Diggs came from outside.
Oh, that was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like, man, I'm like, boy, Bobby is over there. What's that chef that's
bad.
Bobby Flay? Is that
Flay?
Yeah, that's the chef. Yeah, that's the chef. That's who Bobby Slowick over there is cooking up like Bobby Flay right now, bro. Like real, because that play looked
bad.
It looked ridiculous, bro. Like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this though. All in all, get the bad plays out the way now. Get the bad plays out the way now, because come week 1, when we're in Indy, you know, all the mishaps we've had, even the mishaps we're gonna have in the preseason, all that should be worked out. The kinks should be out. So come week 1, we are a all fine machine, and we run on all cylinders. The train shield, and we'll be on schedule.
Oh yeah.
And plus, look, I'm gonna go to a press conference like it might have been like 2 press conferences ago or something like that. Remember, D'Amico said, "Hey, we don't care who it is out here, man. If you can play and you the best at that position, we gonna play you." You know what I'm saying? That came out the head coach's mouth. So that's how I feel about all these young guys, man. If they in here and they better than what we have right now, and they making the plays, hey, put them out there, because we trying to win, bro.
Yeah, because it's
put
team
them out
first.
there and let them play.
That mostly happens with teams that have a team first mentality. It's kind of set up to where like you can't be a player that like you're not gonna hurt a player's feeling by telling them, "Hey, we gotta put this dude on the field, man. It's the best thing for the team." You know what I'm saying? Like it's the best thing. So you got to be like, "Hey, as good as you may have thought you was or may think that you are, you still have to relinquish that spot. You have to relinquish that spot to the better person on the team." You know what I'm saying? And so when you
got to be okay with it. You can't be a sour pouch about it either.
Oh no, you got to bag him up totally, because you never know what may happen, that you may end up back on that field. You need to start taking notes. You need to continue to get better. That's the thing, man. And it's funny because we don't see like it's like me. I've been on Twitter all day today, and main thing you seeing all the time is the Kamari Lassiter plays and stuff like that. And so I'm like, he got to be the the standout rookie pretty much of the whole mini camp so far. And like you said,
he won Swarm Player of the Day. That same day why he won Swarm Player of the Day.
That's what I heard. And it's like, you got other people, which I've been seeing in the comments on, certain plays, even in-house with us, where, certain people don't believe that, those certain plays that he made were real, you know what I'm saying? And I do kind of understand like the whole, especially on when Diggs was kind of running the go route and the ball kind of was a little behind him. So he kind of had to turn around to get that. Now, me knowing football and watching football, I know that if that ball was thrown out ahead of him, that would have been considered a burn. I'm talking about, you would have looked at that on a Sunday, and you just saw that ball going clean over that boy's head and Diggs running in for the touchdown. But the ball was thrown a little short. But that doesn't change up the other plays. See, he actually got some plays, bro, where he's actually breaking the ball up. Like he's actually putting hand the ball, belt the ass. You know what I'm saying? Pause on that hand the ball too. But he's actually Yeah, he actually doing it. So that's dope, man. And I
And
guess
you know,
in so many ways.
On that play, even though the video was in slow motion, when I watched Lassie in like real time or fast time, like or normal time, however you say, like coming off the line, he's a press guy. He can press. My biggest concern with him though, if he goes against a receiver, let's say like he's trying to jam and the receiver knocks that hand down, right? Or hit him with a swim. He's not a guy that's going to, if you get past him, I feel like he's going to have a hard time trying to keep up with the guy.
No, look, Patton. That's one thing I've actually been paying attention to. And he's pretty good on his recovery. He doesn't get burnt that bad. Like I say, man, the dude was running with Tank Dell, which we know Tank run like about a 4.5, but we seen him, running kind of with, you know what I'm saying, with Diggs. That place, in particular, the one where I'm talking about where he actually has the PBU, if you look at it, right, look at his reaction on that play, right? Because he actually waits until the ball is thrown until he makes his decision to break on Diggs right there. And if you look at the play, the way it's going, and
keep your eyes on the ball,
I'm pretty sure we see the same thing that CJ seen. It looks like that it's open. He throws it because it looks open. And so for him to have that closing speed that's like Stingley-esque, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't just crown and say, okay, I got to see it more. But that was good closing speed right there to do that, because that's what quarterbacks like. That's how you can bait quarterbacks like that. But like I say, man, I think we really got a diamond in the rough at corner. I think, like I say, Bullock is going to be pretty good too. Caden had a pretty good interview that I watched the other day that was pretty good. I forgot who it was with. Y'all got to forgive me, but
you said Stover. You talking about the tight end? Okay, cool.
It's Cade.
Yeah, Cade. Okay, Cade Stover. My bad.
Okay.
But yeah, I seen an interview with him the other day that was pretty interesting. I watch so much Texas content though, man, and it be like it's a lot of stuff going on. But anything else that as far as the team that y'all seen? Let me say this about Lassiter too, man. That's shocking. I know at first, right? Remember we was looking at his highlights on the show on one of the shows, and we was like, man, Lassiter can't catch for shit. Dude been catching, bro. I don't know if it's the NFL gloves or what it is, though, but dude has been catching. Like, I even saw him one hand something. I was like, hold on, man. Like, Lassiter is, hey, don't tell me. I mean, let me find out he get to the NFL to really just start showing his catching skills, because at first, bro, it didn't look like we was like, bro, dude gonna break a record for pass breakups. He is not trying to intercept nothing, but now we see that I think he's gonna be able to pick off a few passes this year.
I got a guy.
For him, go ahead.
What's up?
No, I was just saying, for him to win Swarm Player of the Day, be out there making plays, especially the one on Diggs. Just, hey, why not? You know what I'm saying? Who else we gonna put there? I know y'all were talking about Okuda and stuff like that, but man, why not start the rookie? You know what I mean? Throw him in the fire. Let him get his plays in. Let him get his reps in. Because
so
that's sometimes that's
who do we start at nickel? That's what y'all saying. That's
we got King. I like King. Everybody forgetting about King and nobody really bringing him up, but I ride with King. I like King. He made plays.
Desmond is, and it's funny that we talking about like that, because bro, I really think King could play on the outside sometime too. But
sometimes in a pinch.
Desmond King is really what Kamari Lassiter like. They game is kind of similar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They based in the nickel, but they got skills. So they skills are so high in the nickel as far as reaction time, reaction to routes, and all of that old kind of stuff. Reaction to routes off of other routes. That's another thing too. And man, I definitely love what's the name for that, King for that. And I love his heart, bro. Bro got heart. Bro is like
King's
he
a
gonna get his
football
face
player,
dirty. Yeah, he gonna get his face dirty.
I'm gonna tell you a guy
But
that's really
he
been
getting up there
caught
though,
my
y'all.
attention.
He getting up there.
Yeah. A guy that's really caught my attention that I had no faith in whatsoever is C.J. Henderson. I really thought Okuda was gonna come in here and secure QB2. I mean the CB2. But now, after the few days, I've seen CJ making plays. Now, the reason why I feel like he's starting to shine, and I said this about my guy Lonnie. You guys remember when Lonnie Johnson ran 32, and then the league changed the rules to where we can wear the players with any number, right? Like college. When Lonnie went to number 1, Lonnie was like shining, like doing his goddamn business.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Big Lil? But CJ Henderson has wore 23 and another number, but now it's something about that number 21, man. That's my own personal superstition about guys wearing certain numbers. Like when cornerbacks wear 21, they want to be like Dion. He out there looking like Dion.
Yeah.
Now I know, shout out to my boy Shep wore 11 back in the day, and Kuda making 11 look bad, bro. He might have changed it for. I low key wish Diggs didn't wear number 1, and he could have had number 1. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they would have helped his confidence, or maybe when we cut Robert Woods, he can go to number 2. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I just see
these got to keep number 1, man. The 713 connection.
Exactly. That's all day. But I want to say this though, man. Before we move on, we're gonna cut Robert Woods, and if Okuda goes to number 2, I feel like with some players having a certain number boosts their confidence. Makes them want to play better, or helps them play better at a higher level.
So you don't think number 11 look cool? I think I'm an 11 guy.
He makes it look bad.
I used to make number 11 look cool, bro.
You did, but he's not. But you did, and he's not. That's the difference. You made it look good. He made it look like, God damn. You should be saying,
that's crazy. That's crazy. You bring I ain't tripping, man. They in the league, man. Get your money. I don't care if you were number 59, man. Go make plays. You see what I'm saying? But I've been hearing a lot of Harris rumors too. I heard he might be CB2. You know what I mean? I heard some rumors about this. So I really ain't been seeing them that much, but I just been hearing good things about him. You know what I'm saying? So we can rock with that.
Plays on the ball.
Man, I'm ready. Throw the ball up. Let's go make some plays. You know what I'm saying? But I'm leaning more toward Lassiter because he was now he wasn't first round, but he got our first pick. You know what I mean? So why not let him? Why not? Why not, bro?
I mean, you can say he got first round pick because he literally got first pick. You know what I'm saying? But
and I'm on some why not let him play? You know what I mean? Hey, he a rookie. We threw CJ in the fire. We threw Tank in the fire. Hey, throw him in the fire too. Stingley was thrown in the fire. Hey, let's go. You want to be here? You want to ball? Get out there.
I think, and sometimes when you just a good player like that, bro, like your rookie season is really not like your rookie season. Like you got to think about it, right? If we talking about like Lassiter on another team, right, or another older Texans team, right, where it wasn't too much iron sharpening iron, it'll be really like throwing them in the fire for real. You know what I'm saying? Because who would he have gone up against in practice or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
Like previous team, it'd have been bad.
Yeah, it's like he would have thought he had.
No, after that, something because like the best receiver was Brandon
Hopkins don't even practice, so he wouldn't even had a chance to go against Hop too many times. So the thing is, bro, the fact that he's you know what I'm saying, going through the whole off season, he's going against, like I say, 3 top wide receivers as far as route running and particular body types or whatever, man. Like, bro, he gonna be ready pretty much for anything that can be thrown at him. And with a
MVP quarterback,
with a defensive line and front 7 that we possess, it's not like dude finna have to be covering everybody. And we based in zone, bro. When you think about it, that's easy.
That's perfect for a guy like him.
It's easy for you know what I'm saying. That's like we ain't Darrell Revising you. We ain't putting you on Lassiter Island out there. You know what I'm saying.
We're going to more man this year. D'Amico said
we're playing let them. But you know what? They will say that if you know that the prior year
they're gonna play zone. Everybody plays zone, but
but
He
you're
wanted
not
to
gonna
be a
tell
corner.
nobody that, hey, we finna run zone this year too. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
we know.
But he said in the press conference that we're gonna play a lot more man. Because last year we played zone. It was like 70-30. We played zone 70% of the time, and man the other 30.
I feel like they was doing this too. They were halfing in the field. I think they was zone on one side, man in the other. Like I think they was doing it. In some of the games, it looked like that's what I was seeing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you let Stingley
We
go.
gotta-
What we gonna do?
Yeah, I'm about to say we got a corner that could take whoever. You know what I mean? Facts.
When you got a cornerback like Stingley, the play, what you call it on defense, don't really dictate to him because his job is whoever the other team's number one is. And last year they allowed Stingley to travel. You know, prior to him being able to travel the last year, he was only being on one side of the field, and it was horrible. Like when we had Lovey played at old school cover two, the Bears, the old Tampa 2 really, and it was plays. I think we played Denver where Stingley was staying put within the defense, and he's pointing like, "Hey, he's breaking open," and Sutton caught the ball, took up the field. This year, past year, none of that was happening with Stingley when he was playing. Like,
I like Stingley. I just like the way Stingley anticipate.
Yeah, they started to recognize. See, yeah, and that's that route combination recognition. Like he's able to see, like, okay, y'all really trying to run me out of the play with this route right here. And if y'all run me out of the play with this, then I know that this route is coming behind this, and he's able to jump them routes. That's what he did in Denver in that game, bro. I'm telling you, it takes skills to do that, and the coach has to really believe in you to allow you to do that. You know what I'm saying? This guy, like, you make a mistake, and it's a done deal. Like, because can you imagine, right, on that place in particular in Denver, man, Sutton, that's the funniest part of the play, right? I'd be like, man, Sutton probably thinking like, bro, this is a touchdown. This easy. Like, it looked like it. It looked like, bro, like you
baited him.
Like and I'm talking about just came across. I'm talking about if there wasn't video game, like, bro, like I was like, oh man, this dude, yeah, he a different breed, man, and he's so good, bro. It's like, man, it's the only words that I have with Stingley, period, bro, is just, man, we finna have to pay, dude. I know we finna have to, and
mine is health.
Man, this year is gonna be it. Like, he moving around so good. He's moving around so good in OTAs and mini camp and everything. It's almost like how can he get injured? Like, he just moving so good right now, bro. Like, he looked like he had a good off season. Like,
he been doing yoga, Pilates.
Man, I hope that's what he been doing, bro. I hope, because bro, he's out there. He doesn't look like he's holding back. He flying around out there, bro.
Like, breaking on the ball, Hey, and if y'all remember, I'm not sure if we said this on the show. And I don't know if we said it on the show or not, man. But I heard CJ in the press conference. He said Stingley Jr. is the best athlete on the team. That was the words out of his mouth.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe that. I remember watching, bro.
It's crazy.
Pro Day at LSU.
Athleticism off charts.
That was my first time seeing like his whole like physical makeup. Pause. Dude was like, I'm like, man, dude, a beast to be playing corner, bro. Like, like for real, like Stingley is a beast, bro. To be, I'm talking about physically, and the fact that he can run like how he run, bro.
Yep.
Like, the dude got it all, bro. He got the power. He got it all, bro. Like, that's we lucky to have Stingley, bro. Like for real.
It's a blessing.
That's man. I wasn't mad when we picked Sauce over him, because and only because I tend to believe like what you hear over
Stingley over Sauce.
Media a lot of the times, that that his school wasn't in the SEC. He wasn't playing a lot of SEC talent. You know what I'm saying? And so I was thinking like, okay, so he didn't allow a touchdown pass all year. That's a big, like, what they call that. That's a big
it's a big stat, man.
That's a roll of the dice. Like, we could be gambling on that. Because what I mean by that is, him not really going up against a lot of NFL talent in the SEC, the division that he was in, it's, it makes it to where like you don't know until he gets in the league. With Stingley, we could tell, bro, like they had the tape on Stingley shutting down Jamar Chase, shutting down Jefferson. We seen this, bro, as a rookie. He was a freshman doing this, bro. So it's like you were able to look at that and be like, okay, yeah, that's gonna translate to the field. All he got to do is stay healthy, and that's what Nick gambled on. That Liz Frank.
Yeah,
he was like, yo, if this fully heals, we finna get an elite corner, bro, and see. Like y'all, and I've learned this from y'all. See, when players are like coming off an injury, right, and they had to compensate certain movements or certain muscles or in a certain way to compensate for that injury, when they finally get back to using those muscles again now with the confidence of like, yeah, I'm getting through this injury. They tend to be able to, they most susceptible to an injury. You know what I'm saying? And I think this offseason, I think he was, finally able to approach this offseason like a full, healthy offseason. Healthy, you know what I'm saying? And I just think that we about to really see something, man. We done seen it already. He don't really got to prove too much. Even people say on the team, you're a fool if you throw over there in his direction.
Oof, that's crazy. But look, I ain't gonna lie. I was a Sauce guy, bro. Being like we had that pick, he didn't give up a touchdown with what they said all 4 years or just that 1 year.
That last year.
Okay, so
he all that last year, not his whole college.
Yeah, I was about to say the whole college career, but that 1 year, just on that, Nitty. It's cornerback is so hard to play, bro. They can get you with a fluke route, you know what I'm saying? And you could get scored on, you know what I mean? So for him not to give up anything and then him just calling himself Sauce, man, you already know. I thought that was perfect for Houston. We got the Sauce Factory out here. He called himself Sauce. I thought that
would have been perfect for that. I ain't gonna lie, for that would have been perfect.
But it was marketing, everything.
It was a gamble either way because you gambling on Stingley's Liz Frank or you gambling on Sauce's ability in the league. You know what they said about Sauce though, right? They said Sauce did a whole lot of holding, bro, and he was. Like when I look back on this play, bro, it seemed like just because he was in New York that they try to make him look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he got Stingley injured, so we got to get some love from. Okay, I'm gonna just say this. Let me just ask y'all outright, right? Because we didn't have it happen 2 years in a row. And when you think about it, and I don't think too many people speak on this enough, that the rookie of the year and on defense and offense was on the same team 2 years in a row. Like, the Jets did it. The Jets did it with Sauce and
receiver.
What's his name? Yeah, with Garrett Wilson, right? And then the Texans turned around and did it. Like, that's to let you know that we and that let you know them votes is real, right? Because they could have easily said, oh no, we can't do that. Two teams on the same team 2 years in a row. But they were undeniable. So I'm gonna ask this question, right? When Sauce won it, did you really feel like he was the best defensive player rookie that year? Because as far as the books go, bro, and this is what's crazy about this, right? And you got to give this man his props. But the man, as far as right now, is going to go down in the history books as having the best rookie season a corner has ever had.
Sauce?
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool.
I like Sauce.
This is not by my opinion. This is actually the truth. This is like the truth. Sauce is actually, by statistics, is the best corner ever to come in his rookie season ever. Had the lowest rating of quarterbacks. Quarterback rating thrown at him. All the statistics. The lowest yards. All of this.
We can't argue with the numbers, Nitty.
That's why I
don't want to argue with the numbers.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
man. You don't want to do that. But
Ooh,
hey, I
hey,
want to
let me.
show y'all
Hey,
something.
okay.
No, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and after you get through. I
Oh,
got a
nah,
video I want to show.
hey, I was about to bring up. You seen the PFF on Stingley? They got him ranked the number 27th cornerback in the whole league. I find that unbelievable, bro.
Oh Lord, we know that that's not for real.
I find
We
that
do know.
unbelievable.
Yeah, we do know that they how can I put it? You know, he didn't play the whole year.
Okay, well, I guess if you're
So if
gonna
they
put that
count,
in there,
so if
then
they counting by certain snaps, which they do, they count by certain snaps. And if you doing that, then yeah, we gotta look at it like we gotta take it for what it is. He clowned. We seen what it is, and we know what it'll be if he plays a full season. But that's why it's
yeah,
so important that he plays a full season, man. I'm talking about, boy,
man, I felt
and
like
I'm
that was
rooting
so
for that boy.
crazy.
I'm rooting for.
25 corners better than him? No, sir.
Oh, sir, we all know
26?
it's
No,
not.
sir.
Somebody was just doing. I'm gonna try to find it here, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find it. But it was with your girl Kay.
From ESPN.
No, she used to be with Good Morning Football.
Kate Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kay Adams.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find that video right quick for y'all. Y'all bear with me. But yeah, it's a nice video of her talking about the whole AFC South, and she starts off with the Texans, and it's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find that for y'all.
Shout out to needy quarterback in the play. Let's check it out, Texans on three, people. What
Let's
y'all got going on in the bull ring, man? Is the comments going crazy?
Oh, no, we haven't got a comment in a good little minute. Hold on right quick.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hey, anyway, shout out to everybody in the bull ring, man. Salute.
Oh, okay. So what's the name? Oh, so okay, now that was yesterday. We might play that video also. Danico Autry at the booth. I mean at the
Okay,
microphone.
yo, real quick. South shouldn't have won Rookie of the Year that year. I'm
Defensive?
looking at, no, he shouldn't. I couldn't off the top of my head think about it. Who else was in the running for it? But as I'm looking who I was in the running for it,
Talking about Carter.
no, Carter wasn't here. Carter didn't get into last year. Of course, you guys know my ties to go blue, so I'm always going to be biased towards them. But Aiden Hutchinson had a good rookie year. Jordan Davis had an okay rookie year, but stacking up against the rookies, and if you watch Sauce, he holds every play. He gets
Hey,
that.
the refs don't call it though.
Yeah, I mean, but if you can get that call, then get that call. But looking at what I'm looking at now, the only two guys, that should have pushed him, or at least one, or been more in the conversation to win, was our guy in Petrie, because he had a phenomenal rookie season, even though it was on a losing team, and Tariq Woolen for Seattle.
Yeah, I feel like Petrie should have won because he had the most interceptions for a rookie. He had like
No,
5, and I think that was the most
no,
in the NFL ever. I'm telling you,
no,
that was a record, bro.
no. Woolen had 6. That's probably a record for the Texans. But we talking about league wide.
I thought it was NFL. I thought Petrie had that one.
No, that year the lead for interceptions was 6, and Wooden tied that as a rookie.
Man,
That's
I could have
6.
sworn Petrie broke that. I don't know. I remember hearing. Oh, you probably right though. I gotta go. I gotta get my stats together. But yeah, I could have sworn because I remember Petrie caught that one. I think it was like the second to the last game. We was at home. He caught that one. Then he ran like 20 yards. And they was like that was an NFL record or something for rookies or something like that. I was like, damn, Petrie.
Maybe
So that would made me think about that. Hey, but since we talking about the rookies and stuff, I don't know, man. I saw something where it said D'Amico, he showed Brevin Jordan highlight every practice.
Yeah.
So what y'all think that means for Cave Stover?
Okay, you can go ahead, go Pam.
That is a confidence booster to Brevin because every year he's been here, it's been an uphill battle. Brevin has so much potential that he could be our tight end number one if that potential is tapped into. So I feel like, with the culture that D'Amico brings to the organization, the team, is like, hey, we're not going to downplay nobody. We're not going to down talk nobody. We're going to always uplift you. So with him showing that play, and that was a phenomenal play, he just took off, showed his full speed. But with Cade, that should motivate Cade. And that should also put what's his name? Dalton. That should also, to a degree, motivate Dalton to go out there and actually be more consistent in catching the passes than what he was last year.
You don't think Dalton was pretty? I think Dalton was pretty consistent.
Dalton
I didn't like the way
he dropped too many passes last year, bro. Key moments, too many. He caught
Yeah.
He caught some, but the ones he dropped were like.
How many? I think it was about like 3 or 4, but they counted though. Like
the Baltimore game, bro. If he catches no passes in Baltimore, that game kind of maybe turns a different direction. No, I mean, he's a good tight end. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, if I'm like, you judge a receiver based off how many catches how many times he's gonna catch the ball. You are expecting to catch the ball. How many times?
I'm a low key Brevin Jordan fan though. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm low key a fan of Brevin Jordan, bro. I want to see him.
I'm a big fan of Brevin Jordan. Ever since we got him, bro.
I'm a low key fan.
I like those type of tight ends, Pauls that can run. That's the route runners. The only thing is that it's hard for them to stay on the field because of the blocking situation. So I love it when they able to block also. You know what I'm saying? So
it seems like he should be able to block how big he is, man.
Yeah,
pause.
Yeah, it's hard to understand what goes into that blocking like that. But maybe you can touch on that a little bit, Patton. You didn't actually play it on the line. So what is it that that we can look at a tight end, right? Like we can look at a tight end and we'll say, look, he looked the part. I mean, he's a tight end and he can't block, he can't get in the way of somebody. Like what is it?
So a tight end is basically a more flexible, faster, but have more reliable hands as O lineman. That's how it used to be. The big guy that can't really be a lineman, but got a little speed and can catch the ball out. That's what tight ends, how they was birthed. As time has progressed, you've seen guys come out of nowhere that can be actually freaks at the position. Some that can actually block and still be productive in the passing game. And where we are now in today's game is a lot of tight ends can play receiver. A lot of these tight ends are just as fast as receivers. The tight end position is there to create mismatches between the outside linebackers and the safeties. The best thing
that's crazy.
Yeah. With Brevin, I'm gonna tie all of them together, all three tight ends, Dalton, Brevin, and Cade. Neither one of those guys are excellent blockers. Neither one of those guys excel at blocking. Dalton's biggest downfall last year was the blocking. Now, what I will say with Brevin, he is willing to block. That's effort. He will get in play. But if you look at the
evidently he getting in good pause with the coach because D'Amico started to trust him more. He ended up being on the field. We know Bobby like him. Whenever the OC, which whenever you got that tight end that can be receiving like that, and I think that play that he did against Cleveland really kind of like showcased his skill to the world.
Man,
like
what?
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna tell you a play before it was even Cleveland, and he didn't even have the ball in his hand, bro. Pause. When Beck had returned the kick return, bro. Go watch that kick return, bro. You're gonna watch Brevin Jordan. You're gonna be like, bro, this dude fast. And that's what caught my eye. I was watching Brevin Jordan. I'm like, bro, he looked like he run about a 4.4, 4.3 or something, bro. He came back and made that play. You know what I'm saying, with Cleveland and stuff. I'm like, man, he too fast. Hey, before you go, CP and Nitty, do y'all think Brevin Jordan like a tweener? He too like a tweener between tight end and receiver. He too big to play receiver, so he gotta play tight end. You know what I mean?
He's like he's a Delaney Walker. Delaney Walker wasn't really too much known for his blocking in Cleveland, was he? I don't remember his, but he was a good. Look at the other guy.
In
And I
Cleveland,
went San Francisco. The
Kittle.
George Kittle.
no, not I'm talking about before Kittle. The black tight end they had.
Vernon Davis.
Oh, Vernon Davis.
Vernon Davis. See, and I'm not. And now we know Vernon Davis was a beast, but
Yeah.
was Vernon Davis known for his blocking?
He was blocked though.
He was known for his speed.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of feel like. Even Owen Daniels, right? Owen Daniels wasn't really known for his blocking like that, but
Yeah, but he had great hands.
Yeah, and I think that's just how he fits in the tight. Now, what you don't want to have is this: you don't want to have a tight end room where you lacking on your blocking. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have just a room full of pass catching tight ends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you want to be
facts.
able to say, okay, we got this person. That's why I wanted to see Quentin Tarantino, whatever his name, if I'm saying it right or wrong, forgive me. But I wanted to see him be successful because he actually had that. He had that skill set. You know who had that skill set too, bro? Fedorowicz, man. Shout out Fedorowicz, man. Fedorowicz, dog. Man, he really did give his all. He left it all on the field for us, bro. Man, let me give him an applause, man. Fedorowicz, CJ, that was the first CJ. Fedorowicz, bro, was that blocking tight end that could catch up the seam too, bro. And he just used to take them licks, man, pause, and it used to just, man, the boy
take a lot out of him.
Yeah, he had all them concussions, bro. Them concussions was sitting him down, bro. He was having like 2 a year, seemed like it. But man, I found some footage, y'all. Of that play of Kamari Lassiter holding down Diggs. Let me start this.
That's what I was just about to say. You found the footage, Nitty?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Hey, the dog, that boy's a dog, man. The boy's a dog, man. Look, did y'all see that dog, he ain't catch that pass?
No, he dropped it and the dog was sitting down.
Hey, the dog was on him, bro. Look, bro, he thought he could shake him. Then, man, the dog said, hold on.
Easy work. I'm in your hip pocket.
Hey, we might need to sign that dog, man.
Airbud.
Airbud, like it was. No, man, but that was I thought that was pretty funny, but nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually find that play for y'all. I actually got
Aaron Doverman.
Hey, I said, man, look at this play here. I actually had that a couple of days ago. I forgot to pull it up the last time we was looking. But here's the play right here. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm talking about earlier, slow motion.
Look at him, he with him, bro.
Yeah.
In his hip, man.
And that's when he had to turn around. That was the problem.
I don't think
you know what that means,
that much
though?
either, bro.
You know what that means, though?
By that much.
That means that if Lassiter wasn't there, he would have turned around and just boom, he would have caught it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But the fact that Lassiter is there broke that play up. So, you know, we got to get a man his props, man. What they say, a win is a win.
Love it.
I
love it.
A win
so
is
he not really beat like that, y'all. He in his
feet, bro. He not even nervous, bro. Look at his feet at the beginning of this play.
Nothing. Poo-poo.
Look, bro.
Open up. Open your hips up. Stay
Steps
with
or
him.
nothing.
So if he come back to you, he'll still be there. And if he stick and go outside, you'll still be able to. Now, if he ran a post, it might would have got him a little bit. But
man, that's
on
promising.
A fade like that, that's good coverage.
And that's good enough to be and I know he's gonna be better.
Great coverage.
Okay, put it like this, y'all. Will he be better? I mean, if we started Kamari, right? If we started him, would we be in a better situation than if we had Steven Nelson starting him at corner 2?
Yeah.
I agree.
I ain't gonna say
I agree
I'm not
immediately.
Gonna say I don't agree.
I agree immediately, and that's just, from the speaking from my heart. Now, mind-wise, we know that, now thinking, logically, we know that, Steven Nelson he held down that corner two position as much as he could. So the question kind of refers to like, can Lassiter do at least what we saw Nelson do? And I think the answer is yes. I think it's a resounding yes.
The only difference between the two is knowledge and years in the game. That's it.
Yeah.
Mr. 720, I was gonna hit it.
With Steven Nelson's skill set though, and where the rookie is right now, like you I think you got to rate them boys the same. I mean, maybe you drop Lassiter's awareness a little bit. Maybe Nelson has a higher awareness. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, far as the skill set, I'm comfortable. Put it like this: we go out there, we playing. Okay, here you go, right here. Here's an even better question: we playing Cleveland playoff game. We playing Cleveland. We got Lassiter out there. From what we've seen from him right now, I know this may sound preposterous, but we from what we've seen right now, do you go into that game comfortable? You was comfortable with Steven. You was no, not week one, Cleveland last year.
Yeah.
In the playoffs.
Yeah. See, I'm comfortable with that.
That's what we base it on. Like, can he at least and even as a rookie, we know that as a rookie, right? He's not gonna be perfect. He's gonna make a few mistakes here and there. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, from what I saw from Steven Nelson last year, especially when I went back and looked and shout out some of the people who, once he went to talking about the coach calling him milk dud head and all that, they found some plays. They found some plays, and it was some of those plays that I was talking about where, you know, the dude was burnt, bro. If it wasn't for the quarterback like underthrowing some of those plays, bro, they would have been a whole lot more touchdowns. It looked like Steven Nelson was able to recover because of that. You know what I'm saying? The ball being underthrown or whatever. But bro, what's his name had a day with him out there? Who was number 13 with the Bucks that y'all wanted so bad?
Mike Evans.
Yeah, man, and not saying y'all, but I'm just speaking to the Texans fan. It was a lot of y'all. Don't act like it wasn't a lot of y'all out there that really wanted Evans. I was against it because I said we got the new Evans. We got a younger, better Evans than Nico Collins right now. We got that body frame. We got that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We got that route running because if you look at it, they style of play, bro, is so similar. It's eerie. It's super similar, bro. And people was thinking like, yeah, why not have two wide receivers on the team like that? But now I think that what you got,
Collins got that extra gear. He still got that speed, bro. Collins got the extra gear on him.
Exactly. What's the name? He kind of had to put some build on him. He kind of bullying people out there right now.
Yeah.
Which is good too.
A little long in the tooth.
And you'll see Collins start doing that too. He's starting to realize that his size is a certain type of way in the league too. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna start seeing it.
You can tell when he catch it and run with it, bro. He used his size as an advantage for sure. Because I swear that boy, like he run like a running back once he get the ball, bro.
But man, he say, hold on, I'm reading something that somebody said right quick. Oh yeah, this is what's the name? Ayo Texan Nation. Shout out that boy. He was saying people be more worried. He said I'd be more worried about Will Anderson than Stroud if you ask me. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like I say, y'all, we got so many good players on this team that we don't like it's gonna be hard to not hard to watch games, but your eyes are gonna be all over the screen. That's what I'm saying. Like you got so many good players to watch and so many players that just gonna be making plays. Man, I seen a video with Danico Autry, right? Walking out on the field. He was I think he was out in one of the end zones. And I was looking at that and I was like, bro, everything that I thought he was. He everything that I expect him to be. Like, dude, just a beast, bro. Like
size.
The size, pause. All of that is like, dude's just a beast, bro. Like man, like that's I mean, we don't bite our tongue when we say Super Bowl, and as a matter of fact, this is a good thing to close with right here, right? I was looking at the Pat McAfee show, and I seen something about JJ Watt when he was up there doing the interview. They were at some kind of soccer thing or whatever, and
Yeah.
JJ got in the trash can with the ice or whatever, right? Where they both got in it, and so he just started. He said, "Well, hey, I'm gonna do the Kevin Hart thing," and he just started asking JJ some real rapid fire questions. And one of the questions was, about CJ, and CJ, doing a lot of talking right now. Like, is there something to be worried about? And JJ was like, no, that because he can bag it up. And I think we all can concur with that. We don't worry about that because we know what he can do. We know he's talking to now. He's always been like this, but I'm not naive. I can say he is talking a little bit more than last year, but it's not that much more. It's more of what you would consider from a person who's had a rookie season like how he did. He see what it is. It's like, hey, what can y'all show me? What I got knocked out of game. I got a concussion. I threw for this, did that. It's no fear in this. So I know what everything that y'all were trying to come at me with. So to see him talking is calculated. It's the truth. It's not like he's speaking from an egotistical standpoint and he just talking out the side of his neck and what he's saying is not real. What he's saying is the truth. But one of the biggest things that Pat McAfee asked him was that is this year, and this is the question I want to close with, is this year's Super Bowl a bust for the Texans?
So you going to CP or you want me to answer?
No, so explain it. Explain why you feel like that, Pat.
Because we're gonna win it. It's simple.
So it is Super Bowl or bust. That means that if we don't win Super Bowl, this year is a bust. We ain't have this year ain't no success if we don't win the Super Bowl. That's what Super Bowl or bust means.
Okay, so let me play into this theory. In my mind, in my heart of heart, we are going to the Super Bowl. The football gods have aligned this up for us to do what we got to go do. In the event Mother Nature happens and some crazy shit happens, we don't go, or let's say we get to the AFC Championship and we lose by a field goal, or if we get to the Super Bowl and we lose by a field goal, then we've made history, period. But if I'm going to say it's a bust, it's only because we got a 1-year rental in Diggs. However, if we do go to the Super Bowl, that's going to be more for him to like, you know what, we got this far. This is the furthest I've ever been with a team.
Oh, he's coming back.
He's coming back. So
I'm willing to bet on it.
As a fan, I try not to get too big-headed, naive, arrogant, because we've never had a team on both sides that's been good at the same time. We've had teams where the offense was good, but the defense was bad, and vice versa. This team is good on all three levels: offense, defense, and special teams. So I just don't see anybody in the league that's going to be, can say they bullied us. Yeah, we're not going to win every game this year. We're going to lose a couple of games. It's normal. But the games we do lose are going to be some fluke plays. It's not going to be those guys overpowering us, outmanning us. It's not going to be that. It's going to be some bullshit plays, bad calls.
Y'all heard it here first. We calling all the fluke plays and everything out right now. You know what I'm saying? So we lose. It ain't going to be because we got a bad game. It's because of the fluke plays or whatever. But hey, it's on you, Shep. We go.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's not a bust if we don't win the Super Bowl or make it to the Super Bowl. I can't say a bust just off the simple factor because, hey man, these are second-year guys, bro. CJ Stroud, second year, D'Amico Ryan, second year as a head coach. You know what I'm saying? So to say Super Bowl or bust, I would say, yeah, we were down the line like how Boston, speaking of the Boston Celtics game and stuff tonight. Now, we done went to the AFC Championship game 3 times in a row, and we finally get to the Super Bowl and we don't win it. Then, yeah, that would be a bust. But come on, bro. We were 10-7 last year. We still, like I say, this will be CJ's second year, Will Anderson's second year, and then we also still have a lot of new players that still, we might need to mesh a little bit if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We may need to 2 or 3 years to mesh a little bit because we still
Oh
playing.
no,
This our first
I
year
hear you.
together.
I hear you, but nah. We going for it right now, bro. This is when you eat.
I mean,
The Super Bowl
so
has
y'all
to be
putting the
won before TJ
expectations are
contract come up.
Super Bowl or bust. So you saying Super
I
Bowl
ain't
or
gonna lie.
bust needed?
I got to agree. I have to because that's how
Oh
high my
man, y'all
hopes are.
putting a
You know what I'm saying?
God, dog, bro.
But I
Y'all
mean,
putting a
I'm
lot
pretty sure. I'm
on
pretty sure
second
this.
year players.
Oh no,
We're
not
not us.
second year elite players though. These players won Rookie of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year. These
Bro,
ain't the
Did
why
regular
Patrick
not
players.
us?
Mahomes win the Super Bowl his second year?
I mean, you got to look at Mahomes' career like this. He didn't even start his first year.
Year
I
3.
So
know.
if you look at it, his first year actually starting, the man broke the touchdown record. You know what I'm saying? He won the Super Bowl the year after that. So if you looked at it from starting, yes, he won it in his second year. His
Okay, I
second year
guess if you
starting.
want to
Hey
say
man,
that, man,
all
I
I gotta
guess
say is
so. If
why
you want
not
to
us,
put it
bro?
like that,
Why not us, bro?
why not? No, why not? But man, me personally, I'll be proud if we do make it to the AFC Championship game, bro. You know,
If
if we don't
Andre
make it, we
Johnson,
don't make it.
if we
We
actually,
gotta still put these pads on and play, y'all, and we
if
gotta
we
see
ever
how the
heard
team gonna mesh.
if we ever heard Andre Johnson say, "Why not TJ?" Then why we can't say, "Why not CJ?" Remember before that Cincinnati game,
Yeah,
Andre
why
Johnson
not?
said,
I get
he said, "Why not TJ?" And boy, I'm talking, yeah, we crunk on TJ Yates, bro. I said, "Hold up,
it.
man, we finna win the
I used to
Super
like
Bowl
it.
with TJ Yates."
I
But
used to
yeah,
like
it
Yanks,
seemed
no
like
cap.
I thought he had. You want to know what I thought Yates had, bro? And he did. As far as the eyes test, he threw the ball just like a certain quarterback that played for a Texans team. And it gave me confidence. But Romo, he had a Romo release. Next time y'all go back and check out
I gotta
TJ
check
Yates,
that
check
out.
it out. I'm telling you, my boy had a slight little Romo release, and I was
We're
like,
gonna put some TJ Yates highlights on the Texans on 3, man.
hey, for real. Hey, I'm telling y'all, boy, we're gonna do some shows where we go back in the past, bro. Like y'all send me some plays, or even y'all out there, man, y'all send some certain plays in, your favorite plays or your least favorite plays. We're gonna do the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we just gonna go through a lot of old Texans plays, man. What they call it, exercise some of them old demons and move into this new, well, we already done moved into this new, you know what I'm saying, this new aura at where the team is right now, bro. And I
We're gonna
just think,
find out, man.
yeah, I just think that, bro,
God damn.
we gotta claim it. Like I say, those Titans fans, those Jags fans, those Colts fans that are, you know, they see what we got, bro, and they jealous. I would too, bro, because I would hate us if I was them, because to see how it happened for us, bro, like we can't even front. We know it's all God at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This wasn't planned. We didn't have a mastermind to just come in and say, look, we're gonna do this. We go like this just happened to happen for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lovey Smith.
Shout
But
out to the football
this
gods.
just happened to happen for us, bro. And so we just in it for the ride, bro. We're gonna enjoy the ride. Just like we hope that y'all have enjoyed this ride right here on the show today. That was a dope segue. But we hope that y'all really enjoyed, you know what I'm saying, this show with us tonight, man, and talking about the Texans and standout rookies and other things that we expect from the team. We expect y'all to oh well, let's see what this is right here. Say anybody not riding with the Texans on 3 in the bull ring every Tuesday and Thursday, then buck 'em.
Salute. Hey, that's a good one. Buck 'em, bro.
Buck 'em.
We ain't gotta
But
say the L word. We just gonna say buck 'em.
buck 'em, man. Get off our backs, man. Pause. But other
Indeed.
than that, though, man, it's been beautiful,
I
man.
like
Chopping it
that.
up with y'all as always, man. We're gonna keep doing this thing like we always do, man. We're gonna see y'all next Tuesday. And let me see if there's anything else I want to bring to y'all before we close out. Nah, I guess that's about it, man. I just, you know what I'm saying? As y'all count the, you know, as you go to sleep tonight, counting the little Texas Bulls jumping over your head, over the fence and stuff like that as you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes open for news. Keep your eyes open in these streets in this world, period. But other than that, though, man, y'all already know it's all love, man. It is your host, Frank Nitty, signing out. Anything y'all boys want to say before we close out? Before we drop this?
Hey,
we went to the Super Bowl.
Oh, we doing that.
Hey, look.
I'm standing 10 toes down.
I love my co-hosts, man. Them boys putting major expectations on us. But man, before we get out of here, I want to thank everybody, man. This is episode 19 for us. So we almost at episode 20. We got 95 subscribers, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. And salute to everybody that been down with us day one, and for the people that's coming on, man. Salute, man.
Appreciate that,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Anything you want to say, Patton?
The streets.
The streets. Peace, man. Hey, y'all already know what it is, man. We appreciate y'all coming through, man. It is the Texans on 3 podcast, tuning in and signing out. And as we always do about this time. That sound like Dr. Dre. But anyway, Texans on 3, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Texans.
Texans.
Man,
For the love, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Hell of a show.
Texans, you. Till your face be down. Texans on 3 is the best place to get your Houston Texans news. The other podcast will leave you confused. We got Frank Nitty and Patton and Champagne Chef too.
Yeah. You know what it is, man. Texans on 3. We up out of here, man. See y'all
Yes, sir.
Tuesday.